Hello, Twitch people. Give Parocat a hype train.
Boop. There we go.
Okay.
For some reason, OBS is just hiding all my windows anytime it's on the same monitor. Also, if you'd like, you still got your Dex training check for the day.
Alright.
Hey,
22.
22?
Yeah.
Is that a nat 20 or?
No, that's it was a 16 at 6.
Okay.
Because
Got it.
that whole.
yeah, that whole freaking thing that we have. Is an issue. It seems like both me and Dick usually have an issue here.
The one spell that I really like, wizard spell that I really like, you can't cast yet.
Not yet.
Mordekainen's Magnificent Mansion.
Yes. That's
Because of Home Away from Home.
That is a nice one. That is the dome in the sky with the rope.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Dome in the sky with the rope.
Basically, that's in the old days, that's basically how you got into the Mordekainen's dimensional home away from homes, is a rope that just led up into the sky.
Yep.
Oh, wow, okay. How many spells does he have? Like, I have already 2 of Mordekainen's spells.
If I had the...
Well, he's... Go ahead.
I was gonna say, if I would have chosen the hospitality halfling, he gets the Leomond's tiny hut. It's not as good as
a nice one.
I also was thinking about taking it. Should we go into the mountains where it's cold to have a kind of cozy
tiny hut
night over?
The hut is actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's a ritual.
Yeah.
With a wizard, it's very slot effective. Just wait 10 minutes, covered in blankies, and we have a warm hut to spend the night in. I also thought about taking that, but yeah, I only have a limited amount of spell slots that I can take to level up.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we reach level 10 before we go to the mountains. Should we go? But we are prepared for cold weather nonetheless. I made sure of that.
Okay, I already have tough Naira, so I can't think of any other. He doesn't use a shield, so that's mastery isn't going to be useful for her. I'm trying to think. What other pinky stuff could she use?
There's always Sentinel. That's
yeah, that is true.
Yes, Sentinel.
And that is what, perception?
Yes.
Here goes nothing. She's gonna work on that.
Alright, I will put that into my notepad.
And that is a fail.
Okay, I said hello to everyone. Everywhere.
Well, she's starting 0 out of 8.
Oh well, at least you know what you're getting. I will put away the notepad since everybody's done their check except for Valis.
Oh yeah, she starts back up on something that Xana was working on.
I will do his dex check for him. Since I know he's gonna be
give him guidance
or away. Give him guidance, so +4.
Yes.
Dex check.
Okay, he's not going to participate today. Okay.
That's all to hear.
the
Yep, he's got an 18. He's good on that.
training checks for your. For,
Here we go. I will put that away for next time. And I've got the map back up where you were last, Derek. So whenever you guys are done making your stuff, go right ahead whenever you'd like.
yeah, I haven't done a character yet or anything. I was just doing stream starting stuff. So yeah. So I take it we are continuing with the usual session.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
good.
Yes.
How
It'd be a
can
good idea to have your guys set aside for side quests in the case of, like I said, we're missing people and we don't have enough. I would prefer to have at
Yeah.
least 75% of all people here so that not too much is lost.
yes.
If you can't get that, that's what the side quest stuff is for.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Do we stream together?
I would have to bring up another browser for that.
Okay, never mind then. It's just the just the chat then. Oh, my tongue help me.
Tongue twisters.
It wasn't even a tongue twist. It was just there. English is funny.
Yes, yes, it is. English doesn't even know what English is doing.
Uh-huh. Even the Brits are confused. Okay,
Yeah, there, and there.
David, you have what is this called in English? Damn it. Bühne? Nee. Google help me. Stage. You have the stage, David.
Okay, so
Don't worry, we are recording everything. AKA writing everything down into our diary book. From my perspective, if I know. AKA excuse for recording.
Okay.
Yes.
okay, so it looks like there's the cook there. Okay. There's nobody else in the room?
Nope, just the cook as far as you can tell. You gonna peek around the corners or something?
It would probably help if I unmuted myself.
I was about to say.
I'm guessing it was very hard to hear me.
Yes. About as hard it is to do.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, peek around the corner. Okay. Well, he's busy in here. It's not ideal to try and sneak around in here.
Sure. Give me your stealth roll.
No, not sleight of hand, stealth.
Stealthily slap him on the ass.
35. I probably
Got
could.
Just the wind.
I was going to say the same.
That was one powerful wind blast to the ass.
What was that? It must have been the wind.
Let's see,
Okay.
but hey. Oh,
Maybe it was the light downstairs. Or
Ah,
upstairs.
I'm going to carefully sneak to over here. Then this north. Well, let me double check something here. Where's the compass? Okay, yep. This north door.
Just say
Is it?
upper door or
Is
left
it
door.
locked?
Not locked.
Okay. I'm going to try and sneak in through there.
Alright, I'm just gonna waltz in.
I'll carefully sneak in while trying to make sure he doesn't notice me.
He's going to levitate in like a silent fart.
You are in a storage room, it looks like.
Okay.
You can see some crates with some clothing hanging out of them. You see some barrels of drinking water, some empty wine barrels, and a full one. All the wine barrels are emblazoned with the good old winery name of the Wizards of Wine, and you can see the wine's name, the Red Dragon Crush.
Okay.
Nice. Man.
No, looks like there's no people in here. Okay, this door here, is it locked?
That one. Is not locked.
Do I hear anything on the other side?
Give me a perception check.
$18?
You hear nothing on the other side.
I will quietly open it.
Oh, that's the wrong tool.
Oh, well.
Everything comes dark.
You open it and it becomes darker.
As you
It
open
was a
your eyes,
trap.
you hear a voice tell you, "Hey, you, finally awake."
Oh god.
Oh god, no.
Not another
Alright.
Skyrim remaster.
So,
Oh no, here we go again.
Okay.
Really? San Andreas?
Out a door.
Oh, we had a Skyrim.
Is this outer door, is that locked?
The outer door is actually locked.
Can I unlock it from inside easy enough, or?
You can.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
And this door, this southern door.
That one is not locked.
Okay. I will peek in there. Wait, no, well, listen. Do I hear anything?
Perception check.
17.
Why did you say that so seductively?
It seems to be a closet.
Okay.
You can see some coats and aprons hanging from hooks in this room, and there's boots neatly lined up against the wall in front of you.
Alright, so nothing really stands out in here?
Would you like to make a check for it?
Look at the map here. I'll put a pin on that. Well, why not? I'll spare check.
Give me a perception check then.
24.
Looking around the room, it looks fairly standard, just some aprons, some coats, some boots. Except as you look down, you can still see some muddy footprints leading from the back door all the way to the wall. And if we draw a line here, they stop and go beyond the wall, it looks like. As you follow it, you actually find the outline of a door.
Oh,
It easily swings open on some hinges, and you see some doors, not some doors, some stairs leading down.
Color me intrigued. Guess I will.
Gonna head down.
I'll make sure I close this door behind. Well, I need to make sure I close the closet door and then this door behind me.
Alright. All set to go down then?
Yep.
Okay. Take a look at this here. Let me double check this here. Double check that, and okay. And
Okay.
as you come down the stairs, you can see a fairly large area. Seems to be well traveled considering all the footprints you can see in the middle of it. And there's some beds and everything down at the bottom of the map, yeah? Yeah. It's quite strange that this is all cut off, as well as hidden behind a wall.
It reminds me of the church in Van Delver, the bandits.
This place is fairly lit from the iron sconces along the walls.
Okay. And I don't see anybody in here.
You don't actually see anything. This, it's a large root cellar with a dirt floor. You can see both the two ascending flights, the one you came down, as well as one across the other side, made of stone and closed by wooden railings. It's across from you on the other side of the room. You can see some tracks in the earth that lead from one staircase to the other, and other trails go from both staircases to the center of the bare west wall. 4 neatly made cots are set in a row against the south wall.
Okay.
Oh, what you doing?
You said it's well lit in here?
Yep.
I'm gonna go around and start extinguishing these torches.
So, you're going to be right there at the moment?
Let's see. Yeah.
He's probably always flying anyway.
No, not always.
No? Okay.
It's easier to be stealthy with my feet on the ground.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So you're still on the stairs there. Your
Yeah.
staircase is in darkness at the moment.
Okay. All right. Yeah. And this is one of the reasons why I took prestidigitation. Ah, I was in trouble with that word. Yep.
Vegetation.
Basically use it to start snuffing out the fires.
Yep.
So now the room is dark.
Okay.
Oh.
Hmm?
I'll have you stop right at the foot of the stairs there.
Okay.
As soon as you step foot on the dirt floor, you hear a rumbling noise as skeletal hands pop up out of the floor.
Alright.
I'm gonna need you to roll me an initiative. Hi, kitty.
It was a graveyard.
Oh no.
And that is why I was checking for an undead ambush back then in my old days. Oh my god, Shadowcream, you just talked about this. And I told you, and you were laughing. One day.
Yeah.
One
fucking
day.
graveyard. Fucking grave.
Alrighty. 21. Back. There are currently 8 skeletons in the room with you. It is your turn.
Okay. Skellies, huh?
Have you ever fought skeletons before?
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
fought skeletons before.
When?
Let's see. I know we fought a couple of undead back when we were still in Foundelver.
Yeah, but those were zombies, I think.
Yeah, sweet. Oh, there was those 3 skeletons in that one.
And I'm sure there's
Ancient.
been. I'm sure there were
Bandits,
plenty of
I don't-
skeletons within those undead hordes.
Oh yeah, maybe.
So, best bet would be is to keep them funneled.
I'll make this easier here.
Meanwhile, I am doing a holy sermon somewhere else.
Just flip back to everybody. They're having a wonderful time having tea and chatting with each other about the
So
glories
where you're
of
writing
not being
notes,
dead.
learning stuff. Uh-huh.
Right now, you know what? Naira's in the library, I believe.
You can still hear a slight from up above as she's running around town. I was about to say.
She's not running right now. She's at the library.
Together with Rivale?
You like the fact that Naira likes to hold the whole zoomies, don't you?
Yes.
Okay. All got set to go.
And when I'm
Okay,
sleeping,
so-
meanwhile.
I'm going to take a stab at number 1 there.
All right, roll to hit.
21.
That is going to be a hit.
Okay. This would be the only time I get a chance to use these in this combat, probably. For 27 damage. Okay, well, yeah, let's see. 5,
He
10,
dead as hell.
20.
He dead.
Basically get myself out of sight. I will take a hide action as for my cunning action.
Okay.
31.
Alrighty. Anything
And that's my
else for
turn.
you?
Nope, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Number 7. He's one of the freshly risen, but he's going to immediately check where his friend just died. Because that's where all the noise came from and where they detected you moving.
Did you say
But
number
they
7?
lost sight of the shadow that just murdered their buddy. So he's going to patrol.
You said number 7. That's number 2.
Or 2. Bleh. I'm looking at the top of the combat area and I have 7 selected. So bleh. But yes, number 2. He's gonna look around for whoever the hell it was that just did that. Nah, I can't fucking think today. Man, there we go. Fucking. I'm tired. It's been a long day. Alright. Number 8 now. We'll do the same.
I didn't know they have empathy for each other.
Well, their job's to defend the place. That means one of the guards falls. That's usually where the enemy is. 5.
I wonder if they volunteered or if they got enslaved.
Garrett, you can't see anything there because you're behind the wall. Okay. Okay, and number 3. And number 2. You can hear. Oh, hi, Kitty. Darren, as you manage to successfully hide, you hear a clattering of bones. You can hear some shuffling as they all move around looking for whatever it was that just did all that. But it seems you've managed to escape detection. For now, at least. It is, again, your turn.
Okay. Well, they do seem relatively easy to defeat. It's still undead. Not my specialty of things. Not my specialty area of getting murdered.
Just hit them. They'll be fine.
Considering they're immune to poison. Although granted, these days the poison isn't what's wrong with me. How tall is the room?
Let's see here. Where is the actual description of it? So let's see. That's 5, 10, 15. I would say it's about 20 feet high.
Okay.
Considering I would count each step as 10 or 5, plus another 5 and an extra just around her.
Alright, so also gotta remember I actually am now a lot faster moving. Let's see. There was 8 of them. I took out one. Saw some move. Is this a make sure I do that. This along here, is that like a balcony or is that a solid wall?
That's a wooden
It's
railing.
like a railing. Okay, yeah. Okay. I saw some move off to the side. This would be a long drawn out battle which would draw attention, so I'm going to retreat for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we
Can't
go.
really do a long drawn out battle by myself. Still quiet up top here?
As far as you can tell, nobody managed to hear anything, though you do hear somebody moving around. They are apparently working very quickly. And they're getting closer.
Okay, how tall is the ceiling in here?
That is... Kitty, no, that's my foot. Stop fucking biting me. That hurts.
Oh,
It is 10 feet tall.
I'm going to fly up and hover above this door and wait.
As you wait, you see a lady walk by you into the closet. You can hear the secret door open and shut, and the echoing of steps going downwards.
Okay, might as well just follow her.
Since we're not there right now. Trying to move everything around. Still being in combat. There we go. Alright. You're coming back downstairs?
Yeah, I'll follow her.
You can see all of the skeletal soldiers that were once searching for you are apparently standing at attention as this lady checks the body of the skeleton that collapsed.
probably old age.
And let's see.
So, possible necromancer. Love interest for Yale?
Maybe.
Why are you people only fixated on the necromancy stuff?
You should keep doing it.
Doing what?
You know exactly what.
I casted more healing than do anything with necromancy. I still haven't asked the head yet even.
That is fair, you haven't done that yet.
We need to do this still.
Yep.
Alright. She is
Yes.
quiet, but she is searching around. Essentially ordering the skeletons to set up and block exits. Are you still flying at the moment?
Yes. And we'll go up
Okay.
to the top here.
He's sitting on the ceiling like Spider-Man.
It's the rogue. It's the rogue. Watch out, everyone. It's the rogue. He'll stab you dead in the dark. You'll never see him coming at all. Watch out, it's the rogue.
He got the knife, he got the bow. He gonna snipe you.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Doo-doo-doo. Alright, so. Doo-doo-doo. The lady is searching around. You can see her using magic.
No.
Do I have the shark sound?
Like you.
I need you, before you do anything. What was it? Hi, kitty. Stop gnawing on my goddamn toes, you weirdo. I need you
It got
to
into
make me a
puberty.
dexterity saving throw.
Come on, roll it. 25.
You feel a spell coming towards you, but you manage to get out of the way and you are fine.
Okay, so
Anything you want to do while she's looking around?
since she seems to be the one giving orders for the undead, I may as well as Peregrine Falcon.
Why does it have her as this?
Oop.
Is this the correct thing? Give me one sec here.
Okay. Additional 5. Oh, that'd be a total of 30 to hit.
Okay, no, that is a completely wrong thing. One second. I was about to say that. To say even I would warn you against it right now because I think that is a complete wrong stat block because you got over 100 HP. So, one second. So I have the right stat block for her.
Okay.
Oh no, she leveled up.
Wouldn't be the first time Darrett stabbed something that he probably shouldn't have.
It's just, oh, this will be fine. Oh, shit.
I mean, the last guy he stepped, he survived it and he had to step again to kill it. The brother
You
fought
gotta
that
also
one
remember
girl.
well, so far the worst thing Darrett has stabbed was that angel back in that one.
It's fine, it's fine. Alright.
Don't worry, people. I prayed and said sorry for the oopsie.
Alright,
And
what
for
was
the
it
misunderstanding.
you're doing to hit? 25?
Total of 30.
Okay, that's a hit.
Okay, so is that one also con save DC 15?
He has failed.
She suddenly
She's
lost hair.
poisoned. Okay, hold on. I gotta bring up this total log here. Let's see.
Bring up the calculator for damage from the nuke.
Okay, so that's 26.
The physical nuke.
23, so
That sounds
39.
terrifying. Where's the nuke? I don't know.
It's not the nuke. It's the orbital precision strike.
26,
All right.
38, 40,
Who is
49.
it gonna be?
49 damage.
Yes.
How would you like to kill her?
Holy shit.
I guess my usual, just the dagger through the top of the skull. Right in be. I guess I found the soft spot.
Yes, you did. It's at the top of the head and everywhere else that isn't completely armored.
Yeah.
Does he even need us?
I mean, he can take care of himself so long as he's not caught off guard. He had to back away from a fight with 8 people because even he would have had problems.
Yep. Darrett is dangerous in one-to-one combat.
Mm-hmm.
He is lethal in
There's a
surprise
problem.
combat and any combat where he has an ally nearby. Because sneak attack is just that ouchies. Okay, so I have a feeling I just killed the head of the household.
Again.
Perhaps.
No, I only killed the son in that last house. What I did was a little bit of mental warfare and left the son's head at the foot of the parents' bed.
Maybe the parents were suggested, who knows?
Who knows, but... Okay, so... I'm
David
guessing
from the
the
Brotherhood.
undead stopped moving?
Yep, they actually collapsed down and are no longer animated.
Oh my god, he is
Okay.
from the Mafia. He got real estate.
Alright, so...
I see many C's.
Any lights on in the house down here again?
The lights are back on after you shut them all off. Apparently, she didn't want to walk around in the dark. Didn't help her ass much.
No. We'll start snuffing them.
Okay. I'll give you 5, 10, 20, 30. And I'm assuming you're snuffing them all out?
Yes.
How's your night vision?
Dark vision is 60.
You can see the wall over to the west here open up and a human in a robe come out trying to see, but unfortunately the entire room is dark. He calls out, seeing if anyone's here, and manages to bump his pinky toe on the edge of the bedpost here.
And he dies.
He dies of critical fuck-up damage. Instant 100 damage.
Critical hit. Weak
He
spot.
curses a bit and feels along the bed and keeps trying to walk around, trying to figure out where he is.
Okay. Oh boy.
The danger is not the one that lies in the dark. The danger is the one that you can't see in the light.
That's a bit. I mean, welcome to horror movie. You went into the cellar. What did you expect?
Not to be the monster.
Just Derek pops out from the shadows going, I am the horror film now.
Okay, that's 25. Do I need to roll more? Does
Sure.
this guy have more than 25 hit points?
Yes.
Okay.
It's going to be
Yes.
so silly if the next
It's
one comes in.
25.1. You will roll that extra dice.
Okay, that's 30.
It's going to be so silly if the next one comes in and dies at the same spot. And it's just going to be a body pile.
He doesn't need a con save. He's fucking dead.
Okay.
Jesus.
They're over here being Super Mario.
You hear a voice up from the door. Eriko? Eriko, are you there? And you see another horror film victim come out calling for his friend Eriko. Eriko, are you here? Just making a fucking body outline.
Yes.
Just fucking Derek nomming everyone. Jesus Christ.
17.
Oh my god.
What did you do in D&D today? I found out one of my players is a psychopath and a horror film killer. What did he do? He dragged a bunch of people into a dark room and slaughtered them all. Jesus Christ.
In their own basement, by the way.
Yes, their own basement too. He went to their house and made it personal. But,
Oh, the answer to all of life's questions? 42.
well, it certainly isn't his life answer because he's fucking dead.
Oh, no, well, it all depends on how lucky he is. He probably figured out all he needed to know about the afterlife.
Shortly after his body hits the ground, you hear some whispering behind the still ajar door going, "You go the fuck out there." Fuck you, I ain't going out. You do it. They ain't answering. Yeah, Rico? Rico, you out there?
Let's see.
You gonna do anything as they're calling out?
Just trying to see what I can do. What do I want to do with prestidigitation here?
Jesus Christ. What are you doing now?
Are you trying to cause psychic damage?
I'm doing that already.
He's causing sanity damage.
Yeah.
Or that.
I'm gonna use it to basically create what looks like a wisp of light over here.
You're gonna light up his corpse.
Yep.
They can't actually
Just
see
have
the
a
body.
wisp of light hovering over that corpse.
The arguing that you heard behind the door stops abruptly as this ball of light appears and shows their friend's corpse. His horror-stricken face still towards the door in a rictus of pain. And immediately from one of the people behind the door, all you hear is, "Nah, fuck that."
Then I will have it fly as fast as it can towards him.
As you try and do that, they are going to shut the door. Give me a dexterity check to see whether or not you can actually get in before they shut the door. Jesus Christ.
If not, roll a save to
13.
prevent slamming into it.
You know what this is? This is fucking, shit, I can't remember that horror game that has the goddamn Wendigos in it that jump around everywhere.
Oh,
I don't know why my brain's going to Last of Us.
I
know
forgot
that's
the
not
name.
it. Fuck it, I'm gonna search it. Because that is exactly what you are right now, is a goddamn Wendigo in the dark. Until dawn. There it is.
Until dawn, yes.
You are going until dawn on their ass, and it's working.
That's the only thing I can think of with Windows isn't a horror game. I mean, I guess it could be horror if you walk with them in there, but, you know.
Dungeons and Dragons.
No.
The game where you see a smile in the darkness, and then you hear that the smile in the darkness gets stabbed to death.
Yep. You go to the back rooms, and the back room's scared of you. All right. So a total of 13 for your check.
yes.
You actually make it inside. However, it is brightly lit in here. And they can see you. Oops.
I didn't send myself in there. I was sending a wisp of light.
They were summoning a demon.
You're sending the wisp in. I thought you were sending yourself since you were doing the dex check.
Oh no, I was having the wisp of light fly at them as fast as possible. Basically, I'm trying to scare the shit out of them.
Well, it worked because they managed to fall back from the door.
And then the light goes out, and then they both die. I know what is going to happen already.
There you go.
Okay.
If it's closed, that whisper light go by
Oh.
me.
So I actually can't see into the room.
Well, the door is still open, so you can at least see the will-o-wisp, and you can see this guy's feet scrambling away from it.
Okay.
Wow. Very serious cult fanatics.
I will have a fly further into the room. Have a go to right about here. Well, wrong thing, right? Yeah, right about there. And wait to see what they do.
You're just gonna have a will-o-wisp on each chair.
Yeah, why not?
I thought he's going to fly in, snuff out the light, and enjoy. You know, like a shadow that suddenly entered the room.
Well, prestidigitation is still in action, so I probably would only be able to snuff out one or two light before they kind of catch on.
So you can have 3 of these out at a time, essentially.
Yes.
Okay. You can hear some scrabbling, but no speaking from the other side.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be fun to make a corpse move and fall into the door frame?
You're not beating those necromancer allegations.
Hey, come on, I gotta support Daryl here somehow.
I don't think the horror film slasher right now needs support.
Okay.
I think
Why
the
not?
cult fanatics need new pants.
And new bodies. Oh wait, they can just raise them.
If I go here, can I see enough into the room to see this guy over here in the torch there?
Yep, you would see the guy in the corner here.
I'll have the will-o-wisp move close to him and snuff out that light.
Ooh.
So, that is the wrong one. Circle. It is now dark in this corner.
Okay. All right. Guy in the dark do anything?
You can hear the very loud sound of a fart slowly being released as he squeezes himself into the corner.
Okay, I'll have the will-o-wisp move north.
Right.
North and towards the middle of the room.
Check the goddamn
Uses a
compass because I
distraction
don't
and-
trust the map.
Yeah, that's what I did. Well,
Thank
that's
you,
being as a
Robert.
distraction, I will sneak in through here.
Yep. Alright, what you gonna do?
How tall is it in here?
About the same as the previous room. 20 feet, I believe I said it was.
Yep. Okay. That guy's distracted with the little wisp of light?
Yep.
Okay.
That's a hit.
$35.
Indeed. He's fucking dead. The last cult fanatic actually hears his friend's body hit the ground. And you see him trying to hide behind the chair here.
Okay. Now I'll have the little will-o-wisp fly low while I go back up.
I wanna mention that we as a group still
I'll
have
have
to
a
enter this
circle
building.
around 2.
What are you going to do?
We'll have the will-o-wisp kind of circle to right about here. See if he keeps his eye on it.
He's keeping the chair between him and the will-o-wisp.
Okay. Oop, I can't move myself.
He failed his wisdom check.
I still can't move myself.
Oop.
What is going on? Oh, wait, I think I know what's going on. There we go, something was highlighted that shouldn't have been.
Ah.
Okay, so fly up here. I will snuff this light out.
Jesus. These poor cultists.
Oh, they wanted to worship devils and vampires.
You don't even know what it is they're worshipping. This could just be a club.
If I'm going by with the books I saw upstairs.
It's fine. It's Barovia.
Okay.
Maybe free of practice is legal here. Freedom of practice.
It's going to be a hit. It's going to be some damage.
38.
$38.
Yep.
Boop.
How perfectly synced.
He's fucking dead.
All right.
Wait, let me, for the future,
I'll go ahead and snuff out the other 2 lights because I don't need them.
Alright, fair enough. We will just do this then, so I don't have to worry about those damn things. Yep. Well, congratulations, you've turned this into a horror film.
Well, I mean, that's what I did in the last house. Kinda. And now I guess this is where I have to do Yale's role, Luke Goblin. Search those bodies.
On the cultists themselves, you just find a couple coins, some knives, and their own robes, as well as clothes, for a total of about 5 silver. They're apparently very poor. Even the daggers you got off all 4 bodies of the cultists seem to be rather shoddy.
I like it.
And bring this up. Okay, that's the cultist. I'm assuming you want to check the skeletons and the lady as well.
Yes. Let's show the lady.
I'm drawing her right
Yeah.
now, one moment. Now I'm drawing
On
blind.
the lady. Let's see here. Hi, kitty. Yes, I know that fucking face. Don't you try it. You find some golden rings and a golden necklace. The 3 rings that you find on her are worth about 25 gold each. The necklace about 50. It's got a very large red gem set into it. Otherwise, there's not much else on her. Let's see here. Where did I put that freaking note? You do find a spell book on her. Would you like to know what's on it?
Yeah.
Okay, I will send that to you here. And that I will DM to you, since you're the only one there at the moment. And... There you are. It has been sent to you.
Okay. Okay.
He does have a mace on her, but it is just a basic one.
Oh.
Okay, so...
Wait, was she a cleric too?
Was a priest.
Huh.
Bring up that map. There we go.
Alright, so nothing else?
Not really. Just the
Okay.
fancy looking necklace, some rings, and a mace, and a spellbook.
You mentioned a large gem on the necklace. Does it look like could be a compartment or something?
Not really.
Kind of like a locket?
It's actually heart-shaped.
Okay.
I think I
And
know what could have
nothing
been
on
going on here.
nothing on the skeletons?
Nope, not really. They have their short bows, and I believe it was long swords. Let me double check that. No, short sword, not long sword. Short swords and short bows.
Okay. Cynthia's the one with the pocket dimension. I'm going to try
The
and
bag
gather
of
all them and
looting.
carry them around. Yep. Daggers are easy enough to hide, but that many short that many short swords and short bows, not even I can hide all that. Okay.
I mean, if you yourself are stealthy, all the items should be as well. Even if you carry like a tower pile of swords and bows.
Well, unfortunately, this isn't Skyrim where I can run around with 80 wheels of cheese in my back pocket and be stealthy still.
Oh.
And then eat them all in a single sitting.
Yeah. Okay.
Or pause the game to
Oh, may as
be a
well as leave
crazy
the
alchemist.
corpses here in the dark.
Heading back
Back
up
up
to
the
there.
stairs. Yep.
Have you gotten...
Is this door open or did she close it when she came through?
She closed it when she went through.
Okay, do I hear anything on the other side?
Perception.
Make sure I click perception, not performance. Two different rolls. 26.
You hear nothing on the other side.
I'll go ahead and peek through the door.
It seems to be the servants' quarters. There's some beds here, some chests at the end of them. But otherwise, at first glance, it doesn't seem to be much.
You know what? Under each pillow, I'm going to leave one of the silver pieces that I found off the bodies downstairs.
Fair enough.
Why not? Well, I did just kill their employer, though.
Like, I've killed your boss. Here's a silver coin. Now go away.
Let's see. Yeah, why not? I'll also put a gold piece. I'll also add a gold piece under each pillow.
Fair enough.
Okay. I'm going to listen at this door.
Okay, I'm gonna go
Alrighty.
grab me a snack.
Sure thing.
12?
You can hear some rustling and clinking of platters.
Okay, so sounds like a dining room.
You can also hear the crackling of a fire.
Okay, so sounds like it might be crowded in there, so come back out this way. Go out the back door. Well, actually, why don't we go ahead and go through up to here?
All the way
To the
down.
downstairs, yep.
Alrighty.
Okay.
The
This
door is
here is...
locked, but you can open it from your side.
Okay. Alright, so...
Anything
Yes,
else
sir.
you'd like to do?
Well, since I haven't actually really looked through the windows on the first floor, I'll try and look through this one here.
That room there?
Yep.
Do. You can see a single man looking at... Probably help if I hit the eraser, not the writer. You can see a single man inside of a parlor. He seems to be gazing at the fire, but he seems a little impatient, as if he's waiting for somebody.
Okay, can I tell if this window's locked?
We could try it.
Yeah. I'll go to try and see if I can carefully open it. Okay, what do you want me to roll?
Roll me a dex check.
Uh, 8.
As far as you can tell, it is securely locked.
Okay. One more window.
Go ahead.
And that's a 1.
As far as you can tell, this window has no seams. It's
Okay.
just melted to the wall.
Who decides windows like this one?
Through
Can I
this
see into
window,
this window?
That's, keep forgetting to hit the right one. You can actually see into a dining hall, and 2 servants seemingly cleaning up the area and setting up platters, preparing for dinner.
Okay. See if I can get a view of across the room there from this window. Okay. Really, the only thing I have left to do is there's that one tiny room down there, but since that's the kitchen, I kind of guess what that is. And then there's that bedroom on the second floor that had a fancy lock on it.
I should have mentioned, you did actually find a key on the lady's corpse, along with
Okay.
a vast amount on a key ring. But
Okay.
most Freshly gilded. I forgot to mention that because it's right at the bottom of my fucking notes, of course.
Alright. Oh,
Happen, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
we go ahead and fly back up here. Let's see. Incorrectly left this window unlocked.
Mm-hmm.
And bring myself in. Okay. Does it sound like there's anybody in the library besides the cats?
Give me a perception check.
21.
You hear nothing but the shuffling and meowing of some cats.
Oh.
Okay. Alright. I will carefully look out here, see if anybody's in the hallway up here.
There is no one as far as you can tell.
Okay, and you said one of the keys I found on that key ring was a fancy looking one?
Yup.
Well, let's see if it works on this door.
It does.
Okay. I will carefully open the door.
As you do, you see that the room is musty and dark. You can see an iron-framed bed fitted with leather straps that stands near the wall. The place has no other furnishings. As you look a little bit closer, you can see scurrying away from you in the dark is a young woman in a soiled nightgown. She leaps onto the bed and hisses at you like a cat. Little kitty doesn't know you. Little kitty doesn't like the smell of you.
Okay, so... You know what? Wait right here, kitty. Close the door and... wait right here, little kitty. Close the door and lock it.
Fair enough.
Okay. Make my way back through here. Making sure that door's closed again. Out I go. And away we go.
Gave a murderous
Maybe
rogue the
puppets.
ability to fly. Jesus. And we're back to the town of Valaki.
Just wait until he finds a way to give himself a climbing ability. A climb speed.
Be like finding that bug that's been evading you in the dark for eons. Just to find out it can fucking fly. Because it scuttles along walls and everything.
Yep. Alright.
Since when can I move them? You zoomies.
This is where I will go join everybody else.
Okay.
Come up the. Let's see. Where is everybody and what are we doing?
But
I am providing my connection services to the people of Valaki at the church with my carriage.
Yep.
I'm back. Me and
He's proselytizing.
back in a second.
And Surveyor is studying.
I found a book.
So hear it here, people. Thy voices can be finally heard after 400 years of oppression, I suppose. I don't know. Okay, what are you giving me without me knowing?
Just that book.
Which one?
The spell book that was on him.
Okay. Spell book. They are
don't know
in
yet,
my
though.
bag of
Yep.
holding.
Oh, it's not in your bag of holding. I can't access that.
Oh, then
So
where are
is
you
it-
putting that?
If I remember,
Not yet, anyway.
correctly, bags of holding you can't access them if they're owned by somebody else, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So this is just something that's you're gonna end up somehow finding in your back pocket.
So I suppose it's going to be the loot bag then. Which I think is my backpack, but I'm not sure. Probably. So it's a custom item, I assume again.
You somehow find it in your
And you're offhand.
short clothes. That's what they're called there. Short clothes.
Equipment. It is okay.
Yeah, basically your backpack, yeah.
Or backpack, I guess. Okay.
Yep.
This the loot bag. It's a custom item, I think.
It's a. You said it's a spell book.
Mm-hmm.
No wait, it exists. I have to add notes then, was it? Spell book. Just a normal spell book. Add item. Where is it? There it is.
Outside, just hit on.
Yeah, since he's busy,
Well,
I can't
yeah.
get his opinion on
What is it called?
insane humans for now.
So, what is this spell book called?
It's a priest's spell book.
Oh. Priest's spell book. Okay.
So,
Okay, notes will be added
so you
later.
just use. Alright, just banging away at some. Tinkering. Just tinkering and things.
You know, it does not pay to be a noble in this town with dirt in it, it seems.
Well, nobody really knows that it's him yet, and there's only been one found murder, from what you know.
Yeah.
You don't know. David
People are worried
assumes
about
this,
the
but no
monsters
one from the
outside the
party.
walls. There's one in here.
Yeah, David assumes they are found by now, but we don't know what happened yet.
Not even the dead know what happened.
Nope. The
Oh,
dead
that
are
might
still
have-
going, what the fuck just happened?
I
The
call
ones that-
cheating.
The only ones that kind of saw something kind of going on, well,
Are
they
dead.
still have no
They're dead
idea what's
too.
going on because a little ball of light killed them.
What happened to you? I got murdered by a fucking will-o-wisp.
And why are you here? A fishing will-o-wisp. So, why are you sitting here? I don't know, I just died. Okay, do I make my religion rolls for the day?
Sure.
Okay, how many? Without advantage?
I would say with advantage, considering the tiger
Okay.
thing you got.
Nara's going to come back in. She's done.
There we go. I found a photo of Darren out in the wild.
What?
I'm gonna just put it into our chat here.
Oh, God!
No! David is the one that killed that smile.
That's all they see is just the fucking smiler from the back rooms in the goddamn doorway.
Yeah. Problem is while they're looking at that, there's one behind them.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
They
I
see
thought they
smile
see
in the dark. He's got a fucking grin on his face.
Uh-huh. Either they see the smile suddenly die, or it's behind them.
They just feel a hand on their shoulder. They don't even turn around. They know they're dead.
One, two. After them. That's the enemy's armor. Naira's trying to count, the people's. God.
Is she taking notes from us?
Yes,
She's a
taking
spy.
notes of what. Cause she's interested. She was raised by a wizard.
I don't know. No one knows.
But yeah. But you haven't asked.
Oh
You're
no.
off doing your own thing.
Oh no, is Surveyor suddenly going to pay child support?
Oh, God.
No. Her wizard was a
So your wizard father was biological.
Okay. No, not biological. You adopted her.
Artificial.
No. Okay. It's an okay. I thought you said biological. They are biological. They are a biological life form. Her biological parent. Yeah.
Oh,
She was
boy.
adopted by an elf wizard. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Is there anything you all would like to do?
I would like to roll finally for the day and forget that I had to.
All right.
Yeah, the Darren hour is over. Let's see what everybody else is doing.
We're just
Naira,
shows a photo of Darrett holding somebody's skull with the remains of their spine hanging, screaming in the background, and all the fucking horror stingers and everything. Then flips back to everybody else. Hello, I'm here to talk to you about Jesus.
People cometh to me and you may hear your God. or talk to him or something. I don't know. But yeah. And then Surveyor writing with a big feather inside his spellbook. Naira zooming around them when I'm sleeping again with Kare, like a teddy bear.
Kara's no longer zooming.
And the Vados leash looking upon him while he sleeps. Protective, of course.
Although she can't also sit completely still either. She is.
And the Strahd dummy still on the loose, which no one has seen, still beside me. I need to roll for perception for this one. I got it too.
Yeah, you see the dummy from a doorway, but as soon as you turn back, it's gone.
He is he, never mind. So the god has spoken that if thee shall uphold the balance of everything, then the evil may stay at bay at a regular rate and not turn the world into an era of darkness and unsurvivability. How much do I have to roll, Power? Can tell me, please.
Roll me religion.
How much?
Roll me religion.
Okay. It's a 11 and guidance. It's a 12.
Okay. They're fairly interested in what you're saying.
I was just role-playing to fill the camera view on what I'm doing for the day. I don't have anything prepared, I'm just here to give them a connection to their god.
Fair enough. Anything else you want to do then?
That's it for Eel. And his, I guess, good boy points for religion. A surveyor. Yeah, I mean, he's learning new stuff. I tend to teach, like, to make him learn Fireball for more damage and Glyph of Warding, which altogether should cost me 300 gold, I think.
Oh god, there's two there. Let's clear that up. There you go.
And I still have one spell slot left for free
Alright.
to fill. So people,
So-
tell me if you have any wishes. Or I'm just going to take
Just
something like
mention something.
Witch Bolt.
Leomund's tiny hut. Be a good one out in the thing.
That's
Okay,
a good one.
in case we go to the
And
mountains.
level 3, I would. Right?
Believe so.
It's level 3, but it's a ritual, so it won't use a spell place. But yeah, okay, if everyone else is alright with taking Leomund's tiny hut, I would like to take it for bad weather camping.
Any type.
Come again?
It's more useful than just bat.
I mean, everything can be useful. But it's very situational.
Yeah.
David, are you alright with Leomund's tiny hut?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then I suppose Damn Venom 2.
Well, Venom's got his own spells.
Also correct. So
So does Naira and Twin Stripe, so.
it's spell.
Well, technically, even now, Dare has his own spells.
Yeah.
Two of them, but, you know, they're his spells.
Hey, if they're useful for him, then they're
Oh.
useful for him.
Technically three, because he does have... The polymorph ability of his cloak does count as a spell action.
Hut.
Cause she's a bouncing on her chair. Right. Not seen, but you kind of know. But she's not actually bouncing. She's just a little thing right now. Stripe is just looking at it.
Does Naira look delicious to Stripe?
No.
Okay.
Stripe does not eat humanoid.
Okay. Lermo's tiny hut is now learned, and with that he got all the spell slots filled, and from the level up he gained air bubble and identify. So if you have any items or so which need to be identified, just tell me. Okay, that's that. Yo, ritual spells doesn't have to be selected for the wizard. That's amazing.
What else you guys doing?
Okay.
Besides Zoom.
She can't sit still too long because
A dog.
All I'm imagining is she's going to go on one of these laps, stop right in front of the inn, and keel over, exhausted, fall asleep.
Okay. And now the spellbook learning.
Did Derek send you the list for it?
I don't know if he found it yet. He didn't ask for it.
Most likely not. I haven't even found the last notes that you gave me from the Major's house. I don't think I will ever know if you don't tell me. So yeah, for say...
you gotta have to figure out something.
Don't worry, maybe next time if I go through the selling spree. But yeah.
Let's see.
Spellbook, Fireball, and... Nope, that's the inventory here. Spellbook, yes. Yeah, I would like to teach Surveyor Fireball just for area damage and Glyph of Warding for 300.
Alright.
Oops, for 300 gold.
Gotcha.
Okay, good. Then that is
Henry walks over to
Gold?
the
gold.
armor.
I'm down at 145.
Takes a look at it.
Okay, and Surveyor gets Fireball for damage.
I mean, technically, the animated armor is just made out of normal armor pieces, if you're curious.
He's just looking at it, it's like... I'm sure she may have seen one of them, because she lives with a wizard. It's just not a common... and she's always been interested. Animated armor. My mentor always had one too, but it never usually stayed around. then. She walks.
So,
We primarily have a watch out for our tiefling, who seems to
Said
get
that.
himself in a lot of trouble.
Who said that?
He's no longer in
That's the
stealth.
disembodied voice.
So
No
he's
longer
actually in
stealth.
front of you.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Hey. Oh, is there?
There, it's 6 foot. What was he? 6 foot something?
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
So you
Wait.
made the character you put
yeah. He's 6'8".
There you go.
Wow.
A hulking fucking Jason is what he is now.
And Naira is like, let's see, go to nerd.
Naird's a hatchling.
yum yum yum.
Yeah, she is 2'4".
Oh my god, she's tiny.
Wow.
Oh, kobold.
She's
But-
a kobold. She's not as skinny as, Minna, but still. Wow. Wait, you're a lizard folk, aren't you?
Nairt is of the lizardmen.
Small lizard
Nice
meets
to
big
meet you.
lizard.
Basically, yeah.
I'm Naira. Nice to meet you. I can get you with them too.
Yes,
I would love.
I'm their scout.
Ooh, nice. It was just 3 of you plus the hirelings.
Let's see, our numbers have varied over the course of our adventures, but generally it's been 4 of us.
I'm guessing you just lost the 4th one.
We've recently lost a member.
I
Just look for the bright spot in the horizon over
Wait.
there. That was her.
Oh.
In the background, you can
Ah.
hear someone yelling, "And remember, Saint Xanathia, champion of the Raven."
You're not even near. You're not even near. Oh,
You hear it somewhere in the background, 5 blocks away.
you have a deepest regards for that.
We didn't actually get
I
to
am-
know her long.
Oh.
Of our original group, the only ones that I think have been part of this group the longest is Dambinum, the tiefling, and El.
Oh, the one that looks like a dark one.
Yes, our necromancer that has 3 goblins in her trench coat.
She dots that then. Okay. Cool. I'm guessing that's looting.
I'm just basically telling you what I was told about him.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, I joined them late into previous adventures of theirs.
Oh. And I'm guessing, yeah, the one who just passed away just came to this one? Or was she part of that one?
What was it?
She asked about Xanathia when she came into.
She joined us here in Barovia.
Oh. Hey.
Yep. Let's see. When I first joined the group, there was a dragonborn warrior. Let's see. There was El, a Dragonborn warrior. I've already forgotten the name. It's been so long
Chakras.
since he was here.
Uh,
Saren's Saren's Dragonborn.
it started with a D, I believe.
Chakras.
Wait, that's his first name. He had his last name that we called him. Yeah, I
Dennis?
do know. Huh?
Dennis?
It will come to us. Ow.
Yeah. Let's see, the original group that I know of. There was Yell, there was Damn Venom, there was Saren's character. I should remember the name, but I'm getting old and I don't remember things so well. And then there was Tristiana's character that I actually didn't get to know because she wasn't playing with us when I joined in.
Yeah,
then-
true.
But she was a bard, wasn't she? Or was she a warlock?
He was a
It was
It
bard.
was a bard.
Bard.
She
okay.
dropped out 2
Yeah,
sessions
bard.
before the final fight.
Yeah,
Mhm.
bard when I joined. After, let's see, the bard had to leave. And then after our adventures within the realm of Found Delver, that's when the Dragonborn warrior left to go do something with his tribe, if I remember correctly.
Yep, he essentially got a position with a very high group and used it to forge an alliance with his tribe and essentially bring them very, very good wealth.
Yeah.
We don't know any of
Yeah.
it.
And
All right.
on our journey here, we met up with a, and before I forget, the fairy. Almost forgot the fairy. She was also there. She was tiny. Smaller than even you.
Oh,
Don't forget the monk Kiki Welz.
we picked
Yeah.
up Kiki and
Yeah, Kiki, yeah.
this.
I was meaning the fairy was part of the original group when Derek joined.
Yeah. Minna
Yeah.
was her name.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, wow.
Then when we were drawn to adventure here in Barovia, let's see, we had picked up a monk. What was Kiki? Half
A
elf or
monk
elf?
gladiator or something.
Half elf, I believe.
Half elf, yeah. But, see, I think Kiki was the only new one we brought in.
Believe so.
Yeah. Kiki was with us before we came to Barovia. Then she disappeared.
Oh,
No one still
Plus-
doesn't know what happened.
The fog.
Same with Minna. She one day left us. Went into the mist.
okay.
She got taken through the window.
Let's see. After Minna left, that's when Xanafia joined us.
Oh, so that. Okay.
Yeah,
That was the one
Xanafia.
that went. Okay.
That's the one that decided this land needed a light bright. Big old light bright area.
Wow. Well, from the looks of it, it was a bit good sized explosion. Imagine I would have loved to see it up close, but yeah.
I mean, it was quite a spectacular show, but probably not one to discuss with too many people within the group because, unlike me, they tend to. I guess it probably affected them more than it did me.
I kind of tell from your cleric, I guess.
Hmm?
I can kind of tell from, I guess, the cleric was a little more.
Yeah, he was
Huh?
quite emotional over it.
I left 100 gold coins. I mean, Mina, no.
Xenophia.
Zafia, whatever. I mean, oh
Wow.
no.
Yeah, you see, he's not actually grieving over the death of his companion, but over the fact that things got left back there, such as a magical sword.
All the loot.
All that loot that he couldn't take with us.
Her sword is. Well, I guess her sword is kind of with.
Well, I made the suggestion to leave it as the marker for, in honor of our fallen companion, but I think he wanted to. He was looking at treasure. Now,
I feel
remember, you might
very-
now. This is just Darrett's interpretation of your actions.
I know, I like how you are describing me to a complete stranger.
Oh, you gotta remember, technically, Darrett's kind of still a complete stranger to everybody, anyways.
None of you have really had a moment to actually connect with each other or just sit down and chat.
No, we just met on the carriage on the way to Van Delver.
You just met on a carriage and went, fuck it, we'll roll. And have been
Yep.
ever since.
Screw it, let's ball.
You just know Darrett has a tendency to eat fingers.
The cleric likes dealing with necromancy. The tiny little lizard has zoomies. And the animated armor is the leash of the sorcerer.
That is not a sorcerer most of the time.
That's
Most
Not
of the
to
time.
be such.
the animated armor is also a source of torment for certain characters, because that's where a certain little doll hides.
Nice. My name is Naira. I live with the wizard. He adopted. So he helped me learn what it meant to be an artificer, even though he was a wizard. But he did help me enroll in schools and help me. I like to take, and yes, I do have a tendency to go here and there, and much to learn and so much to explore. I'll just slow down right now.
You deal with magic a lot, huh? Would you happen to be able to tell if something's magical?
What are you trying to say? Michael?
Well, I'm just
I don't have
trying
a
to see if she
I
knows
do
how to...
have.
No, I'm talking about like detect magic.
Got it.
she
Artificers
does
would
not
have
have-
an easier time identifying magical items. That is a fact.
Because I'm just curious about, I've got
You could.
got 3 rings and a necklace here. I'm wondering if they're magical at all. I just happened to find them, just kind of laying around.
I can actually slot that in real quick if needed.
And remember, for Sylvanus is not just a god. Sylvanus incorporates the aspects of many gods, like thunder, love,
For a moment
knowledge.
you said
For
you
everything
were talking
is
about Sylvanus
participating in the
Incorporated.
balance of the whole nature. For if you respect... Here, he's back there, behind you, he's here, he is in between, he is among us. Never mind.
You feel a felt hand drop on your shoulder and a tiny voice go, "No one could ever believe you."
Oh, hey, David. And
He said,
Yeah, I now have detect magic as a ritual.
at this
They
point,
know,
I'm being used by having my shoulder
So,
touched from behind
you
me a
want me-
third time by companions.
You want me to think if these things are magical? Okay.
yes, I'm curious on if there's magic within these items.
She's going to cast detect magic on the and see if they
I wanted to pretend carving with Sylvanus, but he can't carve.
And what are you doing, Naira?
She's casting detect magic to see if those rings are magical.
Nothing with the rings.
And what about the necklace?
And the pair. Like that. Hi. Hello, little precious kitty. Are you fine? Yes. Please stop numbing my feet. Alright. The necklace dings as magical.
Ooh. Oh, next does have magic.
I guess this is where I can step in since I can do this without... I'll use identify on it.
Oh. One moment. You identify it as a periaptive health.
I knew it. I thought I found 2 of those in Solasta. I know what they do.
The periaptive health makes you immune to contracting any disease while you wear it. If you're already infected with one, the effects of the disease are suppressed while you wear the pendant.
Maybe give it to a mayor. Okay, it was a bad joke. I agree.
Talking about this earlier.
But
You tried.
So what is it?
The periaptive
Does
health.
she already tell? Ooh. Nice. It's a nice necklace you got there.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Does it require attunement?
Periapt, I believe it does. Let me double check here.
in Solasta it did.
I think it does, yeah.
It says while wearing it, but I don't actually see something that says requires attunement.
Would you like me to
yeah.
test it?
Let me take a look.
Let me check.
Everybody's gonna check.
Okay,
You know what?
so
I'll just, check.
it all depends. It all depends on which one you want to go by, 2014 or 2024.
So let's see. The legacy one does not require it.
Right. The
The
2024
current
one
does, but it does
It's
something
different. Yeah.
I will admit I was looking at the legacy version. I will leave this up to you if you'd like. Because the legacy version does not require attunement.
That's why I wanted to.
Oh,
do
it's
that
completely
one,
different.
That's kind of what she was going to do with the next.
It's a whole
that she
different-
could have done.
It's a whole different item.
Mm-hmm.
They changed it for some reason.
I guess it's good for us then.
Say, which would you prefer, legacy or modern?
I think I'd prefer the legacy.
I can see.
Good.
It's
All right.
quite a bit more
We'll go
useful.
with that one then. Yep.
Curve
that one at least you
attunement.
can share.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be nice, but it's a little gaudy for me. And I don't wear a shirt to hide it. So, you know what? Well, to welcome our new little friend here, I'll give it to her.
There you go.
Thank you.
I said,
Thank you.
Your
it's a little
first
gaudy
nice
for
like.
me.
I wonder if Strahd even knows that David is here.
Oh, he does. Don't worry.
Just would be fun if at the final boss fight he suddenly goes, "Hold on, who is that?"
And all of you adventurers, and who the fuck are you?
Exactly. What is that lizard boy doing here? I did not invite him into my realm.
How the hell did you get in?
I just walked right through the door.
The
Is
fuck?
he with you, guys? Okay. Anyway, I suppose you just did a introduction and little back view of our previous adventures. Something like a filling episodes.
Adventure members of our adventuring party. I didn't go into details about what all we did, and nobody's ever going to know what Derek just did. Unless they actually ask. Problem is if you know how to ask that, then how'd you find out?
Is there something?
Everybody
you would
gets
like
the
me
sense
to...
that there's a giant eye watching them with a little hand holding a spell that says mental damage.
Would you like me to? Would you like something infused? No, DM. Can I infuse? Or is it just?
It would be ridiculous if she can infuse David's dagger with nuclear damage.
Not venom. She can't
No, the
infuse
dagger's
dagger.
already magic.
Yep.
If I remember correctly, artificer infusions cannot infuse already magical items.
Yeah.
That's if I
Anyway.
remember correctly, but
Yeah.
I haven't played an
that is
artificer
correct.
since 3rd edition.
She cannot infuse any magic items.
Mm-hmm.
But can she infuse any other, like, for example, for
I mean,
Derek, can you use a weapon for him or something?
an artificer could probably find the process of the carriage a lot more streamlined since they know more about magical items than, say, a cleric would.
No, I will mention the wagon to little Nira. Since you seem to work with magic items a lot, you would probably be interested in investigating our wagon. You know, the eels turned it into a roaming shrine, but it has properties that work well with magic items that you might be interested in investigating.
That was Sylvanus. I didn't do anything. All I did was nail a sign on it.
Would be interesting.
Anyway, the wagon is here with
Sure
me in
that-
front of the church.
Do you want anything infused for yourself?
Infused?
Haven't she infused anything for?
What do you mean by
Alright.
infuse? Because while he does have some knowledge when it comes to artificing, he does not know about infusions, things like that.
You can take your a non-enchanted and add a armor in you, but looks like you don't wear armor, so it might kind of have a certain infusion, like a like here, she points at her. I added +1 defense on my armor, and so it has a certain, like, makes it kind of magical. She turns it magical. Magical? It has magical properties? Example, I have an infusion that I could have, you could put your weapon and it will, I believe, let me look at her skills before she goes off and says. Oh no, she doesn't have any items in here because I have stuff that I don't need in there. I read in the book, I can have infusions that can make you be able to throw your weapon and then have it turn back. Or there's also infusions to vent on your armor, or a spell refueling ring. That would make you mind sharpener. There's so many that I could have to do. Yes, I have something to do. I can make a pair of boots that allow you to kind of teleport 15 feet. But yeah, it's a little something to do.
Honestly, the only thing that Derek really uses right now that isn't magical is his hand crossbow.
Is there infusion with that?
As you said, he doesn't wear armor because his scales provide better protection than anything he can than any man-made armor. Especially since they'll allow him to continue being able to freely move.
Do you use your crossbow a lot?
I've used it often.
He has used it a few times.
Yeah. It's not used so much here very often because there are very few enemies that most of the enemies he's come across this time he's had to get up close and personal with, especially since, well, he does do significantly more damage with the dagger or even his short sword. Because you can't really use a crossbow by diving on top of somebody.
You could, not with that attitude, but you could.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, where is this, village?
Oh.
It's this character you speak.
It's let me double check the compass. Yep, okay, it's normal. It's front of the church that's on the western side of town. Close to, won't be hard to miss.
And she stopped right in front of you. Oh, this is a carriage.
Yup. It is indeed sitting outside the Are you inside the carriage or proselytizing inside the church, Rivale?
No, we are outside, in the carriage,
Okay.
around the carriage, for them to pray. I mean, I can't move the carriage into the church, I think.
I thought you were speaking inside the church.
No, not really. If, then I'm inside my carriage, helping people, like, pray to the thunder.
Fair enough.
Hey! Oh, okay.
I think that's going to be kind of a running gag for this adventure, though, is having to scroll out to look at the compass.
Yep.
Just say up, down, left, or right, it's easier.
You can't trust the compass in any goddamn map, and I don't know why they're not universally set up.
Maybe because
It's
Strahd.
so nice.
She's twiddling her thumbs, waiting for them.
I don't know how to go from here.
I mean, we could call this the ending point if you guys want, since we're getting up to that point.
No!
But I would like to know where it is you're going to next.
I was kind of wanting to check out the thing before, and he's right now.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah,
hello,
she's
my
on
little
that.
child. Would you like a good berry? Would you also
I'd
like to wish to...
investigate. Like to investigate your carriage.
Ah, you would like to pray as well to your gods. The thunder, I assume? Well, come here, let me give you an uppy to put you on top of the cage. Carriage. Oh,
Naira's going to need
My
a
God,
boost
it's
just
not-
to ride in the carriage.
My god isn't Sanda. It is. Hers is actually hers is a dragon. And
Mm-hmm.
well, whatever you say, little...
the name. I Law.
Allah! Well, whatever you say, little girl, little child. Where are your
I'm
parents?
interested in your carriage. Okay, Mr. Craig, I know who you are. You see.
Let's see. So you're fighting Halal.
Oh, halal.
Yes.
I thought Allah. Okay.
She is the
She's one of the
chaotic,
good. What? Go ahead.
Yep, she's the chaotic good dragon, goddess of humor, inventiveness, and pleasure.
I had to go because inventiveness. She's my character. Freaking artificer. My artificer is a. Well, there's an artificer. I had to go with that one. It's perfectly. Of course, it doesn't help. It helps that she's chaotic good too.
Well, okay. You may pray as well, of course. But where are your parents, little child?
She's going to look at you with a bit of disdain. And
People,
I mean,
I think
maybe
we
small.
may have a lost child here. If someone could...
not a lost child.
All I'm imagining now is Rivale pointing at Naira going, "Who's this sassy lost child?"
I mean, from what I know, she never became a part of our team, and I saw her only once. So, I don't know.
You see a lost child in of scale mail. Well, actually, no. It's basically this arcane armor. She can make it as big as she wants. Basically, you see armor pieces on her. And you're going to call her a little child.
Well, these are tough times. What can I say?
Kyle.
Anyways, Nerd will come up behind you and tap him on the shoulder.
Well, if you want to pray here, that's totally fine. But don't stay too long here until nightfall. Your parents will probably be worried sick by now.
My parents, I don't even.
So
And
next
if he
one,
ignores the tap
please.
on the shoulder, I'll knock on the back of his helmet.
I am not a
Huh?
little child.
What was that? One moment,
Who
little
need-
child.
We'll need to consult with you on something.
Who? Was it you? Or
Well,
you?
considering I'm the one knocking on the back of your helmet, yes.
Wait, are you stealthy right now?
No.
No.
Oh, I'm talking to
Mhm.
the people.
He's actually been out in the open since the inn, I believe.
Sorry, power of habit. Hi. Yes, what is it?
I'm going to need to consult with you on something.
Okay.
I'll tap on his armor. Leave this behind. You won't need it.
I am hella confused right now. Why?
Because I'm going to need to consult with you on something, and it's going to involve me carrying you.
Now I am even more confused. Okay, people?
So, when you have time, leave the armor behind. We'll meet
Right
at
now?
the
Can
end.
I check out this?
Right now or later or when?
When you have time.
Like,
Sooner the better, though.
well, I mean, anyway, head priest of the church, you know what we are doing here. Feel free to pray inside the carriage. I guess for the whole day. I have to excuse myself for a little bit. Be nice to the horses and the birdies. Yeah. I'll be back. La 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 da 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 la 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 da 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 da.
Yeah, you know what, she's gonna be looking
You guys start looking through the carriage.
Rofa. Yeah, she's looking at the carriage
Roll.
and stuff.
Roll as if you were
What is
using
it?
your tool.
Okay, tools. Okay, so
I don't even know what she's doing or why she
so
came.
does I my 9? Oh. So if I'm rolling investigation, do I double it?
What does the words on your tool say?
Okay, my tools, my inventory, my all-purpose tool set.
What a wonderful day.
As you can touch it, I have tools. As an action. Okay, you could use it as a tools, yes. But my feature states say if I'm using my tool, have a I double my tool. Have tool.
Yes.
Tools. Where is it? I'm hard with this. Oh, tool. What's this? No action. You get double proficiency bonus with tools. So. She has proficiency with the tool. So. I would the tool proficiency because I don't see it. Or is it your proficiency bonus itself?
I believe it would be your proficiency bonus.
Okay, so that would double it to an 8 instead of a 4. Right. So she'll get plus 8 efficiency bonus and roll. So I'll roll investigation and then I'll add the 8.
Mm-hmm.
That is 19 plate. That is 27.
There you go. So, as you're searching the carriage, you notice there's plenty of religious paraphernalia around, but there's a tiny. Looks.
Oh, kitty! Sylvanus
They're
be
gnawing each
blessed.
other right behind me. But you notice what looks to be a tiny little bowl that's filled with a mysterious liquid. This seems capable, from what you can see and from what you've been told, of Would you two stop? Of
Sylvanus
essentially
is
breaking
blessing.
down. Of essentially breaking down the basic concepts of a magical item and reconstituting them into one. Some parts of it may be lost as conceptual slag, as most creations do, but with the proper tools and tuning, it could be improved.
That's strange. I never noticed that bowl in my inventory section.
She will not mess with the bowl right away because she doesn't want to tinker with something without permission.
Don't worry, Sylvanus is just looking at you very closely.
Yes.
Okay.
With squinting eyes.
She prays. She's gonna go ahead and pray. I think Sylvanus, and she's also going to pray to her goddess as well. So that's a religion check.
Yeah, I think at this point the head churchman, the local Donovich,
That is a religion, but
roll with advantage.
Can I speak? Spoken over, please. That's a 19 in religion.
Okay.
Praying to, and she's also given things to Sylvanus for letting her to, kind of allowing her to investigate, and also sending a message to her goddess.
Got it.
Slanesh?
That's 19. And she's going to walk back. She's going to zoom back over to the...
You can roll with advantages if you want.
We just down that there is a bowl with mysterious liquid.
Got it. Anything else any of you want to do?
I think we can wait till next time to have Derek do what he's going to
Sure
do with
thing.
EL.
Well, I am here now.
Yeah.
No, don't end.
Like I said,
No.
cliffhanger.
No! Why does he want me to be naked? Why does he want to carry me? I must know.
Find out next time in Strahd Saturday.
By the way, drink something,
Thank you,
Paroquet.
and thank you for... I think she's going to try to... I think the little one's going to try to make friends with the big one. The
No.
small lizard.
We had one more
try to make
hour.
friends with the big lizard.
It's already midnight here.
Yeah, I was just say it's the normal time. We're a little off because we started later,
Did we?
but it's going to be
right.
the usual end time because everybody's got sleep and stuff to do.
Well, okay, I
And
guess.
I had a friend send an invite to me a couple times, so yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
tune in next time to Adventures of Strahd. Yeah.
Alrighty. I will wish you all a very good night.
Okay.
Thank you for dropping by, and make sure you take care of yourselves now.
Yes. Drink Paroquet.
Yes.
Sweet.
Green
Bye bye,
chat.
everybody.
I gave
Yeah.
100 points. Drink Paroquet.
I
All right, I'll take some tea.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you for being here. Well. Boop. Okay, that was it. Interesting. We didn't do a lot today. But yeah, live, am I right? Yeah. The rogue did it again. He entered the house and unalived people. Anyway, okay. Yeah. Now I wonder what we are going to do. I really would like to know because I have plans with the glyphs of warding. And yeah. Yeah, okay. What I'm going to do now is adjust something, make a character for a side quest thingy for the future, and yeah. Bye bye, have a good night, and until Monday for more Stalker 2. Bye bye.